Good afternoon and welcome once again to the Mayor's press conference with Kyle Johansson. Kyle, it's really pleasant out there, but I think you've got some updates as to what to expect with the weather moving forward, particularly the next 24 hours.
So today, look for mostly cloudy, high 81. Tonight, look for showers and storms likely, low 54. As a powerful, strong cold front will pass through with damaging winds. A few, 1 or 2 tornadoes could be possible overnight tonight. 2 windows, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight, and the main event comes in from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. as the cold front passes through between 4 and 6 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, look for morning showers, high of 62, so that's a 20-plus degree drop in 24 hours. So that will be a big difference as the humidity comes down. What goes up must come down. And look for mostly sunny on Sunday, high of 64, low 42. Monday, mostly sunny, high of 68, low 41. Tuesday, 71, low 45, mostly sunny. And Wednesday for sunny skies, high of 73, and a low of 49. In OE athletics, OU lost against Central Michigan by 3 points. They're in Buffalo tomorrow at 12 p.m. And we got a run and back rally at the Convo tomorrow morning at 11:30. Fans can take pictures from the MAC Championship trophy of this past spring, meet with the cheerleaders, the Spear Squad, and we got a Battle of the Bricks soccer game on Sunday, 1 p.m., Chester Field. And we got volleyball next Wednesday, 6 p.m., field hockey, volleyball, and soft football and soccer all at the same time frame all next week. It's all at home.
Any COVID-19 updates, Kyle?
Well, in the last 24 hours, there's been, to be announced, the new COVID case should be announced at 2 p.m. today. But in the last 7 days, the nation's COVID cases has been averaging between 80 and 90,000 cases a day. And they just announced that the Delta variant surge has happened the best time of the year that it happened in this past winter, which is that helpful news because we're seeing these cases coming down even throughout the schools in the states. And also cases are coming down as well as vaccinations. That boosters are now beginning today for Moderna and Pfizer are now going on. And then today we got the Johnson & Johnson for boosters.
That was great news about the Moderna being available for boosters. And I believe that it's going to be
next week.
A smaller dose.
50 milligrams.
50 milligrams as opposed to 100, so that's wonderful news. Thank you, Ryan, for throwing up there, or Scott, or both of you, the status as of yesterday, I believe, for our cases with, and in particular, the vaccinated, the percentage that has started their vaccine, 47%, and 44.79% for those who have completed their vaccine. So those numbers continue to creep up, which is great news. New cases are pretty steady in terms of cases being in the 30s, rolling in again yesterday, 36 with 71 deaths. I know that earlier this week we had 3 people pass away in one day. So those numbers do seem to be continually rising. And as you can see, 514 active cases here in Athens County as of yesterday. Haven't gotten today's numbers yet, but it just is one of those things where we need to continue to remind people, you know, that we still need to wear face coverings when in places open to the public, as well as getting the vaccine. Go get the vaccine. I don't know if how well the audio is picking up on progress here in the city building, but there is a new roof being placed on the city building, and the roofers are really knocking this out rather quickly. I believe that the whole west or east side of the roof has been replaced. They're working on the west side. And as Kyle and I are sitting here, we're listening to all the banging and hammering and everything that's going on. So there's a lot of noise on the roof, but that's the sound of progress. There was an unfortunate event that occurred October 14th on Central Avenue, that there was a fire, a structure fire, where a house When the firefighters arrived on scene, they noticed that there were heavy smoke on all floors, and the fire was spreading to all floors and working its way towards the attic. They were able to bring the fire under control. About $90,000 worth of damage. Thank goodness there was no loss of life or injuries with this. All occupants made it out of the house safely. The cause of that fire is still under investigation, but a big thank you to the fire department, as well as Athens County 911, the police department, EMS, Plains Volunteer Fire Department, Richland area Fire Department, and the American Red Cross, all of whom were helpful with that incident. Just a reminder that the Halloween block party will not be taking place this year due to the Delta variant of COVID-19. And so therefore, Court Street on the 30th will have traffic maintained throughout the entire day. The planner for the Halloween block party, there will be no bands, there will be no stages, there will be no anything up on the street itself this year. Traffic. I spoke about this before. I think I spoke to this last week, and that is the joint letter between Dr. Tom Gibbs, Athens City School District Superintendent, and Chief Tom Pyle for the Athens Police Department, that we really need for people to be mindful, in particular when picking up your children from East Elementary School, that we're asking people not to arrive, early, because what tends to happen is people start stacking their cars on Maplewood in Ohio and other streets while they're waiting. Don't do it. Arrive at East Elementary, at 3:15 p.m. or later to pick up your children. We're trying to expedite this through in terms of getting the congestion that we have identified, that we're seeing. Certainly hearing from people in the neighborhood having difficulties getting out of their driveways because of cars stacked up, or difficulties in just, circulating through that area. It's important that cars not just stand on those streets waiting for your kids to pick them up, because if there is a fire or a health emergency to where EMS or the fire department or even the police department needs to quickly get through there, they won't be able to with the current situation. So we're asking everyone, when you're dropping off and picking up your children at East Elementary, please don't stop and idle your car in the middle of the thoroughfare. Ryan, I think you might have a slide for the leaf pickup. Again, this is always good to remind people of the leaf pickup, which is a service to our community. We have moved on, I believe, to, today is the last day for the first round in Area 1, which is the north side, near east side, far east side neighborhoods. And then starting next week, it will move to Area 2, which is the west side of the city, to include University Estates and uptown neighborhoods. That'll be the entire week, the 18th through the 22nd, and then on the 25th through the 29th of October, it'll move on to the south side of the city, Area 3. And then it'll cycle back again, for each week. The leafer truck will be out picking things up. And as you can see, the last will be Area 3, December 6th through December 10th. And again, as a reminder, the holiday tree pickup is going to take place between December 27th and run through January 28th of 2022. Make sure you call, though, to have that tree picked up. Calling Engineering and Public Works at 593-7636. There's some new membership details to share with everybody at Arts, Parks, and Recreation. So there you can see it, the trick package or the treat package, you decide. 1 month membership at the community center is $25. The 3-month package, which is the treat package, is $60. So take advantage of that. That is quite the savings at the Arts, Parks, and Recreation at the community center for things going on. Another thing that I know Ryan has ready is the Halloween movie night, and some additions to the Halloween movie night since the last time we talked about this. And the Halloween movie night, which is going to be October 29th, we're going to have the showing of The Addams Family, the 2019 Addams Family movie, but we're also going to have Rockin' Reggie at 6:30 p.m., and then the movie will begin at 8 p.m., so come and enjoy that. The movie is going to be shown, and I'm assuming that Rockin' Reggie is going to be back behind the community center as well, so this is all going to be taking place outdoors. And finally, Skate Jam. I'm glad you got a graphic for this one, Ryan. The Skate Jam is going to be this Saturday, the 16th, from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. There's going to be all kinds of things going on down there, but it's going to be a day-long benefit concert set up to raise funds necessary to repair the Athens skate park, and it's totally starting to show its age. It really is. I've been down there several times. Kind of an interesting factoid that we were talking about just moments ago before we went live, and that is a little known fact. I think as time goes on, Tony Hawk had a grant that went into building the skate park way back when. You know, the funds are also going to be used for programming budget, the programming budget for Sojourners Resiliency Center, which is a youth-based center that offers a variety of programming, arts education, harm reduction, sustainability for at-risk youth in our area. Also, the Hell Betties are going to be there skating. There's going to be skateboard contests, cash prizes, free skate-focused vendors are going to be down there. Yeah, it's just going to be really kind of a cool event. Live music is going to be the D-Rays, Dana, Brudex, Hydrone, Wasteman, Peach Fuzz, so on and so forth. So it should be kind of an interesting time. I'm going to be down there helping to kick this off in the noon hour, and likely come down again to announce the D-Rays taking the stage. So come join me. It should be a good time to be had by all. You know, job postings, I always want to encourage people who might be looking for employment with the city, to go to the city's website, and you can easily scroll through the job postings. Another thing to remind people, as Scott and Ryan always remind me, is use the Athens, Ohio City Source app. Easy to find, free to download, Google Play, apps, the Apple App Store. It's a great way to be able to report out identified problems that you may see, that we may miss. You know, it's quick, it's effective in terms of the responses coming from whichever department is responsible for the identified issue. And it's a way that we can constantly improve and identify things. So just remember that, the Athens, Ohio City Source app. And as usual, you know, big thank you to Scott Thompson and Ryan Schwartzoff for everything they do with the government channel. It's one of the few ways in which we can get information out to all of you. So thanks for watching, and please join Kyle and I again next week, back to our normal time of Wednesday. So happy Friday and have a good week.